Oh yeah, we're filming here. Be respectful, please. Vente pa' acá. Vente. Oh yeah. Vente. No, no. Acá. Vente pa' acá. Allí. Sir. Hello, welcome to my channel. So I'm back with another story time, and hello, my name is Noemi. Just in case if you're new here, welcome to my channel. So here I tell all kinds of stories, so if you're into that, please stay and subscribe to my channel. So I'm back with another story time, and I know I'm a little late. I'm so sorry, just life happened and I apologize, but I'm here, okay? And I'm gonna get ready for the next video as well. I don't want it to be late, but as you know, if you've been following me, I'm still telling scary stories. I'm gonna tell scary stories for the rest of this month, so please stay. And yeah, let's get started. So this specific story is, I want to say it's a recent one, okay? And it it kind of scared me when I was preparing the story and I was remembering what happened, and I was like, me dio chills, okay? Me dio chills because this story is very strange and it spooked me from the other stories. I feel like the only other story that actually scared me when I was telling it was the Juanito story. So if you haven't seen the Juanito story, I recommend it, okay? Don't sleep on it. Go watch it if you haven't seen the Juanito, because it's one of the scariest and it scared me the most. But this story scared me the most out of all of the stories that I'm going to tell this month. So it's one of the scariest in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoy it. So of course I am gonna be drinking throughout my video, and actually it's not alcohol, okay? It's a little early for that, so I'm just drinking some coffee, okay? But you guys can drink whatever you guys want, so if you want to go get them, and yeah, and then we'll get started. So just a little fun fact, I guess. Right now I'm filming during the day because normally I film during the night, but this story, like I said at the beginning of this video, scares me the most. And girl, I'm not trying to do it during the night, okay? No. So we're doing it during the day, okay? And I hope you guys enjoy it, and we're just gonna get started. So this story, I guess I could start by saying my boyfriend has a friend and he knows this friend since middle school, I want to say, and they were not best friends, but they were always hanging out and they were just really close friends. Of course they still hang out today, and one day this friend, right, we're gonna call him Luke. So one day Luke calls my boyfriend and says, hey, we're gonna hang out at my house, you guys are invited, of course your girlfriend is invited, so yeah, let's just hang out at my house, chill, play some beer pong, and have some fun. And of course I was like, yeah, like I'm down, he told me, and I was like, yeah, let's go, to Luke's house and have some fun. So we ended up getting ready and we went to Luke's house. I'm so sorry, I forgot to mention, been to Luke's house before, and that first time I've been there, I didn't feel anything weird, I didn't feel any energy, I didn't see anything at all, okay? So I've been to his house before, I didn't see anything, I didn't feel anything that first time, but then now the second time. So we end up going to Luke's house and we get there and we knock. on the door, and yeah, he opens the door and we go in. So we're gonna stop the story right here because you guys all know that I am a very visual person, so I kind of want to describe his house a little bit so you can kind of get a feel of what I'm seeing. So walking into his house, the first thing you see right in front of you is a dining room, okay? So in this dining room, there's a long table and they have some other things. And so now, if you are, let's just say we're here in the door, and then right in front of you is a dining room, instead of going straight, you right away turn to your left. There's a hallway. And that hallway, there's a bathroom. And right there in the bathroom, you could kind of see the dining room, okay? And that is very important for the story, okay? So let's just say you don't turn left right away, you keep going forward. So if you keep going forward and then you make another turn, that's their kitchen and then the rest of his house, okay? So that's kind of how it's laid out. So we go into his house, we go all the way straight, we turn left, and we're at the kitchen. And when we're at the kitchen, we're just sitting, talking, having a conversation, and then we end up playing beer pong. We go to the dining table that's right in front of the entrance door, and we go to this dining table and we start playing, and everything's fine, okay? I don't see anything, I don't feel anything. We're just playing, having a good time until we get kind of tired and we're like, hey, let's go sit down to the table that's near the kitchen and let's just chill, let's talk. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So we ended up just going to that table over there by the kitchen and just chilling, talking, okay? So we're there in that table and I have to pee, okay? Like immediately I'm like, I can't hold it anymore. Like, I have to go pee. And I tell my boyfriend, hey, I'm gonna go pee. And he's like, yeah, that's fine. You know where the restroom is? And I was like, yeah, I know where it is. So I was gonna go to the one that is close by the entrance, the one in the hallway. So I ended up going to that one. I did my business. And then getting out from the restroom, immediately something catches something caught my eye. Yeah, I think that's how you say it. Anyways, something caught my eye, okay? Like, I was walking and all of a sudden I see like a black mist type of thing and I freaked out, okay? And I'm telling you because I feel vibes and like energy. That sounds so weird, okay? Not like that. But like, especially when it comes down to a ghost, it just feels weird, okay? Like the chills that you get when you see an entity that is not good. And like I've said, the only entity that I've seen so far that scared me just like that and I got the same vibe was the Juanito one. That one's the one that I knew for a fact that it was a very bad spirit and very, bad entity that I was generally scared, okay? And when I saw this thing at Luke's house, it immediately scared me, okay? I got scared and I felt it in my bone, in my body, in my soul, and I knew it was bad. Like, there was something that clicked inside of me. It's like, like, red flag, okay? And so I, of course, did not say anything. I don't want to sound weird or anything, like people really don't believe me, and that's fine. So I choose to keep this for myself, okay? I just kept it to myself, and the night went on, and that's it. We ended up going home. And of course, when we got to the car, I did tell my boyfriend, and he believes me. I mean, he just tells me like that's really interesting and like wow, like that's it. That's all of the conversation we had, okay? Like it wasn't anything more than damn, like that's crazy. Like that's it. So, I kind of just told him what I saw and we put it behind us and that's it. We went to bed. So, girl, let me put something out there. I know I mention like all the time, but I do. But of course, I'm just saying it again, just in case you guys are new in my channel. I am a very big like dream person, okay? I love dreams. I love the meaning of dreams, and like I'm very into dreams, okay? And so I normally don't have nightmares, okay? Sometimes I do. I'm not saying I don't because I do. It's just very, very rare when I get a nightmare. Like it's rare when I dream of something bad. But this specific day, that night that we left Luke's house, I had a dream and it was a nightmare, okay? It wasn't a dream, it was a nightmare, and I was really scared of it because I remember I woke up terrified, okay? And I was crying, I was like scared, shaking, and my boyfriend asked me, "What's wrong? Like, what's going on?" And I told him I had this dream and it scared me so much. And of course, he's like, "It's okay, don't worry about it, it's just a dream." And I remember this dream like it just happened, okay? Like, it's just crazy. But of course, I was like, you know what? Let's just forget about this nightmare. It's just a nightmare. It's not gonna hurt me. Like, I am fine. I'm a big girl. I have to get over this and move on. So I ended up just forgetting about this dream and just moving on. So then now, I want to say like maybe 2 weeks later, Luke calls my boyfriend, and Luke invited us to his birthday party. And of course, we weren't gonna say no, like, yeah, I had an experience there, but I'm not gonna say no. So we ended up going to Luke's birthday party. And at his birthday party, when I went into the house, I didn't feel I didn't see anything, like I was kind of spooked, but I was fine. Like I didn't really see anything else. So I was like, okay, whatever. We go in and we go to the backyard. And the whole night we're just at that backyard, just hanging out, and we're just talking with other friends. And then while I'm sitting in the backyard, all of a sudden, so I'm gonna see something and it's gonna sound weird, but I have never seen a white ghost or like entity. I've always seen black. I don't know why or like what's the difference or anything like that, but for some reason I've only seen like black ghosts or entities. I've never seen white like you see here. See how they're all white? I've seen white ghosts in the movies, but not in real life, okay? Like it's weird. I've never seen that. But when we were in his yard, we were sitting, we were just talking, and all of a sudden I see like white ghosts, like mist kind of, just everywhere around the house, even in the yard around us. And it was weird. I was like, I've never ever seen that before. Like, it's just so odd. I don't know, like I said, maybe it was my eyes playing a trick, maybe because it was dark. I don't know, but that's what I saw all around his house. Little white ghosties everywhere, I guess you could say. And it was just so weird to me. I was like, that's so weird. The vibe was weird. It was off. And it felt like a bad energy, but it just felt strange to me, and I was like, whatever. I kind of was just like, whatever, I'm just gonna put it behind me. You know, maybe I'm seeing stuff and that's it, okay? Like, I didn't really give it power or pay attention to it. I kind of just ignored it and I just moved on. Of course, I get to the car, I tell my boyfriend, and we just have a small conversation about it and we move on, okay? Like, we didn't really pay much attention to it because I was like, maybe it's just me sojito seeing stuff, I don't know, you know, like. So I kind of just moved on and I didn't think about it anymore, okay? Well, that night I fall asleep and I wake up terrified, okay? And I am shaking and I am screaming. Not screaming, I mean, that's a little bit dramatic, but I am just shaking and I am scared out of my mind, okay? And when I wake up, I remember I had the same nightmare I had that first night or that second night that I went to Luke's house. That first nightmare, I had it again. And hear me out, it's not weird. I've had dreams twice and I remember them. And I've had them before and it's not strange, okay? You could have the same dream again, which that's not weird. But it's weird to me that every time I go to his house, I have that same dream. That was weird. And the same nightmare, because I normally don't get nightmares and I just have the nightmare once and that's it. I've never had a second nightmare, okay, of the same nightmare. So anyways, I end up getting this nightmare again and it scares me, it spooks me, and I hate this dream or nightmare. But I know I keep on talking about this nightmare. You're like, tell us, like, what was a nightmare? So now I'm gonna tell you what happened in my dream. So this was my nightmare, the same nightmare I keep having when I go to Luke's house. So in this nightmare, it's always a house. They're selling this big house and I am interested in this house and I end up buying this big house. So when you go into this house, it's a mess, okay? Like, there's graffiti everywhere, there's stuff everywhere, and my first thought when I go in this house is I want to change it, I want to clean it out, and I want to decorate it and make it beautiful, right? So that's what I end up doing. I end up picking up things in the living room and like everywhere, and then I go to a room. So this specific room, I remember, has a closet, like those open closets that open with two doors. And I go into this closet, I open it and I see that it's a mess, okay? I start cleaning it out and then all of a sudden I hear a baby crying. And I immediately looking for this baby, you know, because it's crying and I want to help the baby out. And I dig into the closet and I take out a baby. And this baby, I don't see it at first, like the face, but I start holding him and I start, you know, calming the baby down. And then all of a sudden, this face pops out from the closet and I remember it's like sharp teeth. It's kind of bald. It has like, its eyes are weird. I want to say like glowing. And I immediately get scared. And this thing tells me that it's out to get me. And I get scared, okay? And I hold this baby and this baby's crying, so I'm trying to calm the baby down while I see this demon from the closet. And then all of a sudden I grab this baby and I move to another room. I'm taking care of this baby while this demon follows me, and I have this song that I sing when I'm scared. And I do this in real life, okay? I also do this in my dreams, which is weird. When I'm scared in my dream, I sing this particular song, and when in real life I also sing this song when I get scared, and it comforts me, okay? So I start singing this song and the demon tells me that this song is not gonna save me, that it's gonna get me and the baby that I have in my hands. So I start kind of like singing louder and saying, you know what, I don't believe you. I know this song is gonna protect me because I know God is in my side. I know that I have a white light and it's gonna protect me. So I sing even harder, even louder than what I was singing. And then I look down at this baby, and this baby turns kind of demonic. And it's like a demon now when I see this baby, and I wake up and I'm like, what? So I had this dream twice, okay? And it's so strange that every time I go to Luke's house, I get this dream. And I haven't been to his house recently, so I can't really confirm this, but it happened twice, okay? So if I go again, I might update you guys on if I have this dream again or if I don't. Of course, the story doesn't end here because I have to make sure. I am not the crazy one, okay? So not too long ago, one of our friends, he came to our house. I actually talked about him. I named him Vest. So Vest came with his family, and we were playing games and we were talking about ghosts and entities. And then I tell him the story, and he ends up telling me that he has seen something similar and felt the same way I did in that same dining space. And he couldn't confirm the other like little ghosties, but sure he confirmed that he had the same feeling in that dining space like I did. And he saw something weird too in that dining space. And I was like, told you. Like, I am not making this up. I am not the only one that sees these things, feel these things. There's always another person that assures me that I am not crazy, that I am not the only one that sees these things. And it makes me feel so much better, okay? And it kind of proves to you guys that it's not just me. But it is very weird and questionable, you know, that I'm having these nightmares. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. So this is the end of the video, and I hope you like this story. If I have any updates, I would definitely update and continue this story. But for now, I'm gonna leave it here, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And of course, if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I tell all kinds of stories here, scary stories, dramatic stories, any types of stories. So if you're into that, please stay and subscribe to my channel. And because of course you guys are welcomed. And like I said, I'm gonna continue doing scary stories for the rest of this month, so please tune in. And I hope you guys enjoy this video, and thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate when you guys watch my videos, when you guys like my videos. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.